wish to, because of the discipline, quality standards, and industrial wisdom that Japanese businessmen have, we wish to encourage Japanese businessmen to look towards Ghana. Africa is the next frontier for investment. Most parts of the world are saturated when it comes to investment. Africa is opening up, is growing, and is a place that Japan should be looking at.
So, a major shift is happening in how African nations engage with the world. The focus is moving from aid to investment and from old partners to new ones. Look, just last week, Japan announced a massive 1.5 billion fund for green projects across Africa. And Ghana's President, John Dramani Mahama, was in Yokohama to make sure Ghana is at the forefront of this new partnership. President Mahama took the stage at the Ghana Investment Forum Japan to outline Ghana and Africans' readiness and vision for a new kind of relationship with international partners, one that built on mutual respect and mutual economic benefit. His speech was a powerful call for investment in Africans' real economy.
But let me just say, the question is, why would you want to invest in a country like Ghana? And not only to do with the economic opportunities, but that Ghana is a stable, democratic, business-friendly gateway to West Africa and the continent. And like you said, we have a growing consumer market with improving macroeconomic fundamentals, clear reforms to lower the cost of doing business, and abundant opportunities for technology transfer. And the thing is, what does Ghana have to offer? Strategic geographical location. Ghana is a country through which the meridian and the equator intersect. The two intersect in Ghana's territory, just a few kilometers off our shore. And it's also the host country for the African Continental Free Trade Area. You all have heard the landmark protocol that was signed by African countries. So far, almost 50 African countries have signed that allow us to export duty-free, tariff-free into each other's markets. Increasing numbers of products are being registered. And once you register your product and it meets all the standards, you can export duty-free and tariff-free into each other's markets. And as you were told, the sub-regional market, which is West Africa, is 400 million people. Ghana is 33 million people, and the continental market is 1.4 billion people. And so with the vehicle of the African Continental Free Trade Area, you potentially can export into 1.4 billion market. And so I invite you to pilot with that. Select any of the areas. If it's automotive, if it's agro-processing, it is investment in green transition, you can join us and partner to be able to do that. You can use Ghana, as I said, as your West African hub and locate your regional office in Ghana or your production line in Ghana for export into the sub-region. You can also invest with our universities and vocational institutions to establish training centers that will be tied to whatever investments that you want to do. Ghana is a land of opportunity, and many nationals from all over the world are investing in Ghana. As I said, we wish to, because of the discipline, quality standards, and industrial wisdom that Japanese businessmen have, we wish to encourage Japanese businessmen to look towards Ghana. Africa is the next frontier for investment. Most parts of the world are saturated when it comes to investment. Africa is opening up, is growing, and is a place that Japan should be looking at. And so let us marry Japanese precision with Ghanaian potential and create a win-win situation for ourselves. Before I take my seat, my minister's advisors, CEO of GIPC, Ghana Export Promotion Agency, and our ambassadors will all be in this room after we finish this opening session, and they'll be happy to sit with you and discuss further what the opportunities are in Ghana. My copyright, Ghana is open for business, is here. And I don't charge for it anyway, so we're open for business 24 hours a day. And at this decisive moment in our history, we're working towards the economic transformation of Ghana. Our nation is embracing a bold vision, one that harnesses innovation, industrialization, and regional integration to unlock the full potential of our people and our resources. Our vision is anchored in our 10 billion big push, and the $10 billion big push is a program to improve the infrastructure of our country, especially in the road sector, in the industrial sector, agro-processing space, and all that. So we're investing $2 billion a year in infrastructure development. And already you've heard about the 24-hour economic policy, where we'll give incentives to businesses that are prepared to invest and to run more than the 8-hour working cycle. And then we're looking to accelerate industrial growth, ensure food security, enhance supply chain and value addition, and position Ghana as the manufacturing and export hub of Africa.
In fact, that message of partnership and smart investment was met with immediate action. Right on the heels of his speech, President Mahama sealed a major deal, which was a $100 million investment from Japanese agri-tech firm called Degas Limited. This isn't just a signing ceremony. Degas has a proven track record, having already supported about 86,000 smallholder farmers to double their incomes. Their plan is to turn Ghana into an AI-powered agricultural hub using satellite tech and precision farming to boost food security and create thousands of jobs. This is the model Ghana and other African countries are now pursuing. Instead of aid that often comes with strange attached, this is about investment that brings local industries and creates real wealth inside Africa. It's a strategic pivot east for a future built on shared growth and not debt. President Mahama's speech in Japan laid out a clear and modern vision for Mama Africa. And the $100 million deal is an early tangible result of that vision. It's a sign that Ghana is open for business, ready to build, and actively seeking partners for a future of shared prosperity. And this is just the beginning. And that is all for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. Please let us know your thoughts and suggestions on this in the comment section below. My name is Sheriff Haruna. Have a joyful life and see you in the next one. Macrao.